Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. So today we're going to be checking out a trail called Sentier C.A.R.B. This is located on the outskirts of Gatineau. You can access this trail if you're coming from Ottawa by taking the 148 here and then taking a left on Sentier C.A.R.B. There's a Tim Hortons right there. If you're coming from the east side, then you would take a right. This brings you to an arena called Arena Campo, where there is plenty of parking that's free all week long, and the trail is accessed by going behind the arena. The Sentier C.A.R.B was created by an organization quite a few years back that wanted to create a trail along this river called rivière Leblanc. The trail is about 8 kilometers long and will take you about 30 minutes to an hour depending on your pace. This trail is a gravel path. It's great for all skill levels. If you have a family, or if you want to bring your kids, or if you want to bring somebody that's not too familiar with mountain biking, it's a great trail for that. Sentier C.A.R.B is best known for having the most historic covered bridges in a certain area. So if we zoom in here, we can see that there's one bridge here, there's a second bridge here, and then there's a third bridge here. These are built in a historical manner. They have tin roofs, they're painted red, and they're all wood. Very, very beautiful. They're works of art. It's one of the highlights of the trail. So without further ado, let's dive in and have a look. Alright, looks like I'm officially part of the gimbal club. Trying to gimbal out here. I got an Evo SS, and this is the first time I'm trying it out, so we'll see how it goes. So far so good. Alright, so we're coming up on the first bridge of the 3. This is the largest of them all. This bridge has been rebuilt this spring. It was a $1.2 million project, and it turned out beautiful. So unfortunately, the bridge was burnt down 2 times before, but the second time when they rebuilt it with 4-foot thick steel beams instead of the wood beams, and it turned out really nice. And what that meant is it was easier to rebuild this time around. They only had to make the timber frame. So the steel beams span the width of the river, and there's a stick frame enclosure built on top of it, and then a steel roof is put on it with red side cladding. So it harkens back to how the bridges would have been built in yesteryear in this area. So as we're cruising along here, off to the right, just past the brush, is the river La Blanche, or the White River. And this section of the trail pretty much follows it the whole way. So you'll see it peeking through the brush as you go through this trail, particularly more so towards the end of it. We took the right leg of the trail this time. We're going to end up hitting a road called Cheval Blanc. And it's just for purposes, just to show this leg of the trail. What we're going to do is we're going to turn around after, and we're going to do this whole trail clockwise. So let this thing go for now. So here we just looped back on that same trail, and we're going to take the left fork of the trail, which will take in a clockwise direction and will bring us around the whole trail, all 8 kilometers. I just noticed my gloves in this video. They're so dirty. Holy crap. That's like the last time I buy white gloves for mountain biking and motocross. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not golf. This is a long stretch of road. The only thing is they redid it this year and they put a bunch of really thick coarse gravel, so it's a little bit of a bummer. It's a little hard to pedal in. But anyway. And here I'm invoking the ancient powers of ninja speed. If only we could invent a button to do this in real life. Alright, so we're coming up on the second bridge. It's a smaller bridge, same overall design, except this one has wood beams. It's a slightly shorter span. And I do believe it closes at night, maybe around 9 o'clock or so, so just keep that in mind. Make sure your ride's in the day, not at night. Just before I forget, at that second bridge, make sure to hang a right. If you go left, you're just going to go up to a church, and it's another alternative parking area if you wanted to just start the trail from here. Oh, hey, new lines, new lines, new lines. Gotta love it. Make sure to hang it right at the top of this hill. Alright, so nice little downhill before the third bridge that we're going to cross here in a few seconds. There's a little bit of history to this river here. So what happens is that this river flows out into the Ottawa River. So a long time ago, they would log, they'd have logging up in this area and a little bit higher north here, and they would log and then float the logs down this river. Then they would float them all the way up to the CIP mill. This hill is on the back end, more towards the Highway 50. I would say it's the only slightly difficult climb, so if you have younger ones or just people that aren't as used to climbing harder on a mountain bike, then just forewarned, they might have to walk up. Pretty flat. This part's pretty flat. There's not really a lot of hills to climb, so that's a good thing, but it can get a little boring too. But ride it out, it's worth it. So if you do come check out this trail, definitely stop by Parc Dalton. This is where we're headed now. So the city of Gatineau, what they did is they bought an old farmstead and they refurbished some of the homes and they turned it into a bit of like a public park. So there's a sugar bush in the springtime, and there's a beehive, and there's a park and things like that. It's really kind of a beautiful little place just to stop and take a break, take a breather, grab some water before you finish the ride. Here's just a couple of quick snapshots I took from the other day, a nice sunny day. So again, big thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to smash like and subscribe. Was this video helpful? Did you end up riding the trail? Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Look forward to seeing everybody next time.